Hey Queens, I am Bailey. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is another depotting video, if you can't tell by the knife and the scissors and the cursed Jeffree palette that I have. I have many of them, or did. Let me start over. Hey Queens, I am Bailey. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you couldn't tell by the title and by the knife and the scissors that I have over here, this is another depotting video. I've been in the process of depotting all my Jeffree Star palettes because I no longer support him. So I've been depotting the singles so that I would have less palettes to like deal with, and it's just been a whole journey. So today we're gonna get into this mini breaker palette, rip it apart, take out the shades, put them in my big Give Me Glow empty Z palette. Well, it's not empty anymore, but put it in there, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, and everyone hit that like button because it would help your girl out. Let's get started. So this is the mini breaker palette. I currently only have 2 pans in this palette. These two. When I bought this, I knew I shouldn't have. Sorry, I kicked my camera. I knew I shouldn't have because I really don't do a lot of purple eyeshadow. But the orange and the yellows got me, and yeah. Also, at first I was gonna get rid of this, and then I was like, no, I'll keep this shade, Hot Fudge, but I think I'm just gonna declutter this shade because I have the cremated palette. There's a lot of grungy grays in there. I think I don't really like this, and it doesn't really blend out that well, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. But the rest of the shades I will keep. I have some nice dips in here, like I'm about to hit pan and Bite Me. I'm about to hit pan and Purple Punch. This has an okay dip in it. This has an okay dip. This one is just, I don't know, really firmly pressed and really hard to use, but let's go ahead and get started here. First, we take off this mirror. Now, I didn't mind the packaging of this one. It's, you know, your generic packaging. I thought the like splatter was really cool. Yeah, this was not terrible packaging from him. And he's had some questionable packaging. Let's be real. Okay, then we take our disgusting depotting knife and wedge it in the back here, trying to separate the actual palette from this cardboard outer part. Wow, it's really glued on there. There we go. All right. Beautifully done. Okay, now we're gonna start peeling back that packaging to try and get these shades out. Okay, well, the middle row is certainly gonna be easy. Oh, hopefully that one didn't break. And let's just fast forward this, why don't we? Well, that one was easy enough. Okay, it's probably one of the easiest ones I've done. All right, let's get these out of the way so that we can check out my singles palette. All right. Now, I got this from Give Me Glow Cosmetics, if you can't tell. This was $25 for this big old palette, and I totally think it's worth it. So as you can see, I already have Jawbreaker in here. This is Conspiracy, then Blood Sugar, and then Cremated. And then this was a, down here, sorry. This was a Butter London palette that I had gotten in a BoxyCharm that I was going to declutter, but then something told me to keep these shades, and I don't know why. They're so generic, but here they are. And then I have these three down here. This is from Conspiracy, and this is also from Conspiracy. I think my plan is to use these up next year because they're really easy to just use up. I figured I would have one black in my project at one time, and then a shade that I know I can really use up fairly quickly. And then I want to pick out, I think I might randomly pick a shade to have a usage goal on. I don't know. I don't know how I'm doing it, but we'll see. And then this is also from the Butter London palette over here. This is a deep chocolate brown. And this is a type of shade that I use quite frequently. I love these types of shades, so I figured if I put it in here for next year to fully use up, it wouldn't be too hard for me to do so. But besides the point, let's go ahead and put these shades in there. Now I am kind of worried. I have one more palette that I want to depot. Well, I mean, I have a couple, but I have one last Jeffree Star palette, and that is the Alien palette, and I'm kind of scared that I don't have enough room for it. But I have taken a couple of the shades out of that palette already because they're just not good. So hopefully I can fit that in here. But that's pretty much it. This one's really short. It was just a 9-pin palette, and I only kept 8 of the shades. So this was a really short one. I hope you guys have been enjoying these depotting videos. Even after I get done with all my Jeffree Star stuff, I do plan on depotting other palettes eventually, like after I get some good use on them. You know, if I only have one shade left in a palette or something, obviously I would take that shade out and not keep the whole palette because that's just wasting space in my collection. So that's ultimately the plan with this whole project thing, and hopefully it works out for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're enjoying them. Make sure you're subscribed and you have that notification bell hit so that you don't miss out on future videos. Also, hit that like button because it would help your girl out a ton. All right, you guys have a good one now. Bye-bye.